I waited where the sunrise fades in quiet, empty shades. I called the sky to hum my name, but still no echo came. The golden hours turned their face and left an aching space. I reached for warmth, I reached for spring, but light refused to sing. And in that hush, I found the sound of being not yet found. When the light refused to sing, I heard the song of suffering. Not loud, not sweet, but low and real, the kind that scars can feel. And though no dawn came breaking through, the dark taught something true. The stars blinked out, the colors dulled. My hope was growing cold, but even there, beneath that weight, I learned to resonate. Not every beam was meant to shine. Some fade by grand design, but still I hum through everything, even when the light won't sing. What light abandoned, night embraced, and gave its own soft grace. When the light refused to sing, I sang with shadow gathering. I stitched my voice from fractured piece and found a strange release. You don't need brightness to belong, just one unshaken song. I am the song I thought I'd lose when light forgot to choose.
Not every song ends with sound. Some end by staying quiet. There's one last chord I meant to play, but fear got in the way. It lingered just beneath my hands, unheard, but still it stands. You looked at me like songs do end with tears and no pretend, but I just froze between the keys. My truth lost on the breeze, and now that silence holds the stage, I'm trapped inside its page. I am the last note never played, the word I wrote but never said, the echo waiting on the brink, but drowned before the ink. And though no melody escaped, the last note never played, the sound that fear and time betrayed, a song that lived behind my chest, but never found its rest. And though no one will hear it all, it's still it completes my soul. Not everything I meant was said. Some of it was silent shade by you. You weren't the words I used to write, but more the space of light between each line I couldn't frame. You lived inside the flame. You weren't the rhyme that met the end, a breath I couldn't send. And every time my voice would shake, it's you behind the break. You didn't speak, but still you stayed inside the sounds I wait. You were the pause in my voice, not a line, but still my choice. The echo where my courage died, the place I went to hide. And though you never spoke aloud, you filled my quiet proud. I tried to say what you became, but stopped before the name. You never asked for verse or vow, just space I honor now. Each time I froze between a phrase, you stood inside the haze, the stuttered breath, the drifting eyes, all yours in soft disguise. And if I trembled in the song, it's where you still belong. You were the pause in my voice, the silence I could not avoid. Not missing, just too deep to sound, but always hanging around. And now when I can finally sing, you are the quiet rain.
You were never the lyric. You were the silence I meant. Some stories are for daylight. They rise in I've written words I'll never speak to stars that never peak. Each sentence carved in fading breath to some write themselves at night.
Only I am to be heard. Only remember.
I walked beside you in the rain, no words, but still the same. You didn't turn, but somehow knew my silence carried you. I never asked to wear the light or shout to prove I'm right. I spoke in ways the loud forget, through pain and no regret. I live inside the in-between, where sound has never been. Unheard, but never unfelt. I'm written in the way you melt. When dusk reminds you who you were before the world occurred. I never sang for fame or praise, just hearts that lost their ways. You won't find me on every stage, but I still turn a page. In every soul too tired to shout, that's where I echo out. I'm not a scream, I'm not a cry, I'm what you hold inside. When silence builds a sacred space, I am that quiet place. No lyric ever wrote me whole, but still I feel a role. Unheard, but never unfelt. The voice you hold, but never tell. I'm not the song they crowd to play, but still I stay in every breath you never said. That's where I'm never dead.
You don't need to hear me to know I'm still here.
Mic, room, ambience. I left you words I never said, between the tears we shed. Not in the ink or on the page, but carved between the cage. You'll find me in the pause you feel, in moments unreal. The hush between the breath and cry, that's where I still reply. I'm not a song you'll play aloud, but I still shape the cloud. These are the notes left in the quiet, not scream, not stage, just soul kept silent. They float in rooms where no one speaks. In midnight, memory peaks, and when the world forgets to hear, my voice still lingers near.
but not all music needs a stage. Some songs are born in shade. They hum beneath forgotten trees, in winds no one believes. They rise from cracks and broken stone, from nights we spend alone. They wrap around what I can't reach and whisper what scars teach. No symphony or golden ring, just truth the shadows sing. You won't find them in the charts, they echo inside hearts. These are the songs that shadows sing, with no applause, no diamond ring. They're sung in sighs and sleepless breath, in grief that dare not rest. And though the world may never see, they sing in depths like me. They sound like tears that won't come down, like silence wearing crowns. They don't need rhythm, rhyme or fame, just feeling none can name. They bloom beneath the weight we bear and float through midnight air, not written down or tied to strings, just souls that learn to sing. They don't beg the world to cheer, they live inside your fear. These are the songs that shadows bring, from loss, from ache, from everything. They echo soft yet break like waves, in hearts we try to save. You won't hear them in the light, but still they sing at night. Some memories speak without sound. They stand like silhouettes, still breathing. The dust still floats where laughter fell. Each silence knows it well. A shadow leans against the chair. You're gone, but still you're there. The windows hold your fading gaze as time unwinds in haze. No echo bounces off these walls, just names that never call. In this stillness you remain, a whisper without a name. Silhouettes in a soundless room, dancing through
voices don't need breath to stay. They linger where no words remain. I speak in hush, the wind can feel a truth too soft for steel. My steps don't echo down the hall, but still they say it all. The world may name me as unknown, but here I stand alone, not hidden, just beyond the flame, where echo learns my name. I don't chase the light or fame, but silence calls me by my name. Where the echo learns my name, I walk untouched by praise or shame. I'm not the voice in neon sound, I'm the breath that spins around. In places quiet, souls remain. That's where I carve my name. You look for signs in flashing skies, but miss the tear that never cries. I sing in rooms the world forgot, yet every note is caught. No need for hands to start the flame. I bloom without a claim. The dark is deep, but I became the echo that learned my name. I don't shout, but still I stay. In every silent place you pray, where the echo learns my name. No lights, no fame, just soul, just flame. I haunt the edge of every song that waits to sing along. And when you listen past the game, you'll hear me speak your name.
We drift between the stars unseen, a flash of red and endless green. Your voice a spark inside my mind, a signal lost but still aligned. We burn where galaxies are born, our souls from gravity are torn. No distance ever felt so near, your light is all I want to hear. Floating in a pulse of sound, we don't need to touch the ground. Every breath becomes a spark, love exploding in the dark. We are nebula hearts, flaring bright where the universe starts, colliding like stars, tearing space with electric scars. Through the cold,
I'm resonance in ruin, the chords you can't contain. I rise inside the breakdown and sing through all your strain. Don't ask me to be cleaner when dirt is where I grew. In every crack and hollow, I'll echo back to you. You search for notes that never stray, but I'm the song that won't obey. My voice was forged in faults and flame. Each fracture spells my name. You try to tune the chaos out, but still I scream in doubt. I'm resonance in ruin, the chords you can't contain. I rise inside the breakdown and sing through all your strain. Don't ask me to be cleaner when dirt is where I grew. In every crack and hollow, I'll echo back to you. You dressed your fears in symmetry, but I unmask what you won't see. You paved a path in flawless lies, but I cut truth from crooked lines. You called me noise, you shut the door, but now I bleed beneath your floor. The store says make me feel again. I hum through every end. You pain with silence, shade with shame, but I refuse your frame. I'm resonance in ruin, not pretty but I'm true. Your filters can't erase me, I bleed right into you. No cage can hold my meaning, no mask will make me tame. Through every fall and failure, I've carved myself a name. I am not what breaks me, I'm the sound that breaks through.
Tuning through the static haze, your signal cuts across the maze. Faint at first, then sharp and clear, a frequency that pulls me near. We speak in pulses, coded light, in hidden channels of the night. No face, no form, just tone and flame, but somehow still I know your name. Through distortion and delay, your voice still finds a way. In every hum I hear your soul, transmitting in love I can't control. We are radio wave lovers, transcending worlds and time, bound by silent thunder. Through the static we align, no wires lives in phantom tones, in satellite dreams and dialed zones. I chase your echo through the stars, a dance of distance on radar. No closer yet, I feel you more. With every burst my spirit soars. This love is built from pure refrain, a symphony encoded rain. Through distortion and delay, your voice still finds a way. In every hum I hear your soul, transmitting love I can't control. We are radio wave lovers, transcending worlds and time, bound by silent thunder. Through the static we align. No eyes, no touch, no cover, just a signal so divine. We are radio wave lovers, and your heartbeat echoes mine. No static can divide what's resonating deep inside. Even light years out of phase, I find you in the waves. We are radio wave lovers. In the dark we shine in tune, sending sparks like distant drummers on the dance floor of the moon. No need for form or tether, where the rhythm past design. We are radio wave lovers, broadcasting soul through time.
I left without a headline, but I kept singing where no one looked. I wasn't missed, I wasn't saw, just faded without a thought. No notes, no doors, no loud retreat, just silence at my feet. But in the quiet where I fell, I wrote what I can't tell. Not for applause, not for a stage, just truth across the page. While gone, I found a deeper tone, a song that's mine alone. These are songs I wrote and disappeared, but no one knew that I was near. They don't belong to light or pride, they live where I still hide. And though they'll never top the charts, they stitch my shattered parts. I hung them into walls in dusk with hands that smelled of rust. Each melody a quiet scream, too soft for anyone's dream. I vanished not to make a scene, but lose what I have been. And what returned was not the same, but full of ash and flame. I wrote, not hoping to be seen, but just to stay between. These are
I didn't come back with an anthem, but with pieces that finally fit.
The sky moved on, but the rain stayed in me.
Fvnky.
This rainfall echoing inside, no clouds, but still it hides a quiet storm beneath my skin. It knocks, but won't begin. The thunder never shakes the ground, but hums without a sound. You wouldn't know it just by gaze. It falls in secret ways. My lungs don't drown, they just recall how soft the raindrops fall. There's rainfall in my chest today, not pouring loud, just there to stay. It doesn't flood, it doesn't bleed. It rains because it needs. And though the sky outside is clear, inside it still draws near. You thought I healed when light returned, but some storms stay unburned. Not all the drops can leave a trace, but still they claim their place. I walk through sun, but breathe in gray. Each sigh a hidden spray. And if I laugh, don't be deceived. There's rain I never grieved. Not every storm a shout or shake. Some fall for their own sake. There's rainfall in my chest each night that sings beneath the sleeping light. It doesn't ask, it doesn't run. It stays when day is done. And though you may not hear its beat, it rains in silent heat.
Some hearts don't dry, they just learn to hold the weather.
You're gone, they say, but the stillness disagrees. You never came through sound or light, just hush that wrapped me tight. No footstep left, no echo made, but still you never fade. You stitched into the pause I breathe in, wind that doesn't leave. I look around and nothing's there except your silent stare. The quiet
wearing you.
I never fit in mornings light, too harsh, too full to write. I breathe in rooms the sun avoids, and hours that feel like voids. I walk where clocks forget to chime, where time just folds and rhyme. No schedule holds the space I keep. I bloom where others sleep. Not built for noise or daily race. I find the softer place. I belong to broken hours, to wilted skies and quiet powers, where thoughts drift slow like candle smoke, and words refuse to joke. You won't find me in morning songs. I live where time feels wrong. I linger in the 3 a.m. when doubt outweighs the gem. And though the world forgets to care, my soul is always there. The fractured minutes hold my name, each pause a sacred flame. I'm not what busy hands demand, but dust will understand. Don't search for me in midday's face. I dwell in slower grace. I belong to broken hours, where silence gives its rarest flowers. I don't need morning to be true. I thrive in shades of blue. And though my time is not the trend, it sings and doesn't end. Not every life fits daytime's frame. Some of us were born for hush. Some melodies hold more than notes. They carry ghosts we used to be. I hear you in a minor chord, in songs we once ignored. You're not a voice, you're not a line. You're woven in the spine, the space between the rise and fall still hums your secret call. You're not the sound, you're not the key. You're ghosting silently. You never left In songs that echo death, the world moved on, but I still play what you left tucked away. You want the keys I used to press when love was not a guess. I feel you near, not quite in tune, but real as phantom moon. You never sang your last refrain, but linger in the strain. Ghost between the melodies, drifting through my symphonies. You're not the lyric, but the air that trembles when I care. And though your name won't meet the rhyme, you pulse beyond all time.
You were never just a memory. You are the music's breath.
Not every whisper disappears. Some become who we are. Your voice still floats through empty rooms, like dust that holds perfume. Not loud enough to call my name, but deep inside the flame. You spoke in tones the world forgot, but I recall the lot. The way you pause between your sighs still echoes through my skies. You never screamed, you never stayed, but left a sound that stayed. These are the whispers that don't fade, etched in the dusk my heart has made. Not bound by time, not torn by rain. They linger soft as pain, and though they're quiet to the rest, to me they still confess. The world forgot your softer tone, but I still walk alone through halls you fill with breathless grace, still marked by your embrace. I never captured what you meant until your sound was spent. Now every stillness speaks of you in ways no one else knew. You never begged the world to see, but left your voice in me. These are the whispers that don't fade. They haunt the songs I never played. I feel them rise when I'm undone, like shadows on the sun. And even when the world moves on, you sing in every dawn. The quiet things you said still shape the way I breathe. I tried to drown the quiet out with songs of love and doubt, but every note I forced to stay just slipped and walked
It held what truth denies. It played me back, not with the sound, but all I never found. The quiet that played me back showed me what the noise would lack. It didn't clap, it didn't cheer. It held my broken years, and in the space I used to fear, it taught me how to hear. I thought the silence meant I failed, that maybe I derailed, but in the hush I came undone and met the truest one. No spotlight caught the way it healed, no chorus was revealed, just one soft breath and one more still, a voice that bent my will. No melody could match its grace. It played my hidden place. The quiet that played me back gave me all the noise I lacked. It broke me down to every seam, then hummed beneath the dream. And now I sing without attack, because the quiet played me back. It's not the sound that proves unreal, it's the pulse that never yields. The world applauds the voice that roars, but never knows the core, where breath is held and shadows hum and truth refuses drums. I move beneath what noise forgets, between unspoken debts, where every heartbeat hides a tale